Leo, how you doing? So, man, your channel messages are going to get very difficult, I feel. I'm picking up a huge John, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jasmine, Jackie, but a John Malkovich moment. So for you guys that haven't followed my channel, a John Malkovich moment is where there is a lot of personalities around you and a lot of personality disorders and a lot of personal. Some of you might be looking for a personal, some of you have took it very personally, okay, but I'm picking up on a lot of energies of John Malkovich, which is numerology. So Leo, Aquarian, 8, so you can watch this as an Aquarius or a Leo. So I'm picking up Leo, Aquarian, a lot of energy around Leo, Aquarius, energy around you, okay, but because of that number, it's kind of fucking up my signal. So I'm picking up a personality disorder, so you could be looking at a Gemini person, someone that has Gemini in their chart somewhere. And I'm picking up on law and order, law and disorder. Some of you may have to go to court. Some of you are just kind of like waiting for your karmic energy. I don't know, waiting for an outcome. Like I seem to be waiting for an outcome and I seem to be waiting. So you've got to be dealing with a 7, life path, or a Cancerian. I definitely keep seeing this energy of like, well, I'm just waiting for a girl like you to come into my life. And it's like, well, I'm just waiting for someone at least to just come along that, I don't know, probably lives in the same country or on the same planet. I don't know. But like, I'm just waiting and I'm just waiting and I'm just waiting. And it feels like a 7 of cups. Like there's loads of opportunities and there's a load of people that are around someone. Because I keep picking up like this swarmed energy, okay? And like a lot of people swarming like a tower. So that would be another 7 energy. So you're either life path 7s yourself, or you know of one, or you're dealing with one, or it's a Cancerian itself, right? And I don't know, I keep picking up on like a lot of swarmed energy, okay? A lot of swarmed energy, like locusts, Loki, local, someone at your local boozer or your local pub, okay? But a lot of swarmed energy, a lot of swarmed energy. I mean, if I'm honest, man, I'm not going to go into it, but man, I keep getting so many weird emails. Don't worry about it. But, man, just some people, they keep spurting out loads of jargon, and I don't know what the fuck people are talking about. Anyway, don't worry about my personal stuff. There's something here that someone's took something personally or is about to take something personally. Or like Pucci, Paula, Pisces, a Piscean could be involved. Anybody beginning with P. So let's slow down. There's a lot of energy around disorder, like disarray. The name Ray or Rai or Raya, but like a funeral pyre, something to do with around a Scorpio. I don't know. It's kind of like a lot of these energies, I just feel them all floating around. Now, so Michael, Melissa, Maria, Matilda, me and my mate Mike is a Cancerian, and we have this saying that's called, well, you right there, bruv? What you doing? No, I'm just floating, bruv, just floating around. So I'm picking up on all of the M's, E's or M's, Emily's, Melissa's, Maria's, Matilda's, God knows how many M's, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. There is a lot of paradox energy here, and I feel it's because there are so many people with the number 8, which is Leo, Aquarian energies, or interested in one, or I don't even think they're kind of like soulmates. I think they're kind of like well, I'm hearing pretentious or potential. Like, I don't know if this person has potential or not. Like, kind of like, I don't know, in and out kind of energies. It could be around a Pisces, like in and out. And I mean, I'm so fucking busy, man. I don't have time for any kind of like life whatsoever. So Trevor, the name Trevor or Tracy. But like, I don't have time for fuck all, man. Y'all don't see what goes on in the background here. By the time I'm finished with tarot and I sit down with my music, I don't really have time. You know, I've got the fucking gym now. Gym's going great. I'm going after this reading. But like, yeah, motivation. Me, I'm full of fucking right bollocks to everybody, man. I'm just doing me. I'm going to the gym, working out, blah, blah, blah. My muscles this morning, Leo or Aquarius, are fucking absolutely killing me, bruv, because I was pulling on that rowing machine. And all here, it's like when you play darts, after you're doing that for quite some time, you get like, I don't know if any of you have got tennis elbow or something wrong with your elbow or your limbs or your joints, but I am an Aquarian in Venus. So I do have that 8 placement. But like, let's get back to the main nitty gritty of this. Itty gritty, nitty gritty. I don't know, like nitpicking. Like, I don't know. It's not really nitpicking. it's just people that are just kind of like, you know what, I'm kind of maybe looking for someone, but it has to be realistic. It has to be realistic. And God's honest truth, this is the God's honest truth, man. I've had so many emails from people and so on and so forth. And this is, you know, but nobody lives in this goddamn country. And some of the emails that I also get, nobody lives on this fucking planet, you know. They're not people, they're just people that are just trying to tell me what to do about my calling or things that I already know, man. And I'm getting like, oh man, I'm getting weighed down with people's jargon that just spills out of their brain. I just can't. Not personally, it's just, y'all don't see what goes on in the background here with the amount of emails and stuff that I get. Like, people don't even want a personal reading. They just send me like huge lists of jargon that's in their head. And like, I don't know how the fuck to work it out, telling me about other channels and their own channels and other channels, and I'm a channeler and they're not. Yeah, I just fuck it, man. This is me going to be offensive, man. But fuck, Jesus. See, half of you guys, man, y'all ain't got a clue what goes on behind the scenes of an actual tarot card reading, right? But I don't know. It's, you see, I mean, I'm part of this. This is probably a lot of disarray energy, right? But you know, I've had emails that are telling me loads of stories about other tarot card channels that I've known out of for fucking a long time. People don't know all the crap that went on with another channel that I had that I don't have part with anymore. And it's fucking I'm having a fucking John Malkovich moment, Leo, or an Aquarius. So let's get back to your actual channel stuff, right? Because, you see, now people are going to be listening to this and thinking, oh shit, is that me? I get a fucking lot, right? I get a lot. So, I don't know. So, Leo, I wasn't expecting to be like this coming on camera, but it's there. So, there's this, like, personality disorder, or like the name Laura, or Lucy, or Lucifer, something to do with around a Capricorn, maybe. And there's a lot of like confusion, a lot of like I don't know, I just don't know, right? It could be involving a Libra somewhere, someone that has Libra in their chart. You're saying, I don't know what to make of it. Like I can't make any money. Someone's like, I just can't make any money. I can't make anything. Like I can't do anything. I've lost all my creative ability. Or I don't know, just like I can't seem to do anything. I don't know. I mean, are some of you completely in a bind? I mean, these energies, if you're in a third party or anything like that, these messages are gonna be very confusing. If you're dealing with a strong narcissist, these channel messages will be very confusing. Okay, so the only way I can say to you, Leo or Aquarius or Life Path 8 or any number that adds to 8, is just to stick in there for a minute and let me get to grips with what the fuck is going on with your energy, right? Just a lot of like attention, but just not nitpicking. Just kind of like, well, that's really not the kind of person that's being serious. That's not really the kind of person that I'm really looking for. I really want something that is, it's kind of like you want someone, but you know, me, for instance, I get a lot of attention from people that live in different countries. You know, it's not possible. Like it really isn't possible. You know, I'm sorry, but it really isn't possible. You know, if people live on Mars or like in other countries, it's just it ain't possible, man. Right? And I don't know if any of you are trying to believe in the impossible or trying to make the impossible real, and it just isn't. And a lot of you are like, I don't know, feel lost at the moment around a Virgo, and I just don't know, man. Sorry guys, this really isn't going to make much sense at the moment, Leo. It could really be what's going on up in the sky. I don't know what is going on. I know there was a lot of planets in retrograde the last time I made a video. People were saying there was a lot going on. It's kind of like that, to be honest with you. It's a lot. I'll tell you how it feels, and I say this a lot. Planets are there to block you, right? And that meditation ain't going to move a planet, but it will help, but it won't move a planet, right? And planets are there basically to block you, to teach you and show you something, right? All of the time. So no matter what you do, you ain't going to be able to move a planet, right? And it feels like that someone's trying to move mountains or move planets, or like this time slowed right down. And it's kind of like, man, I'm waiting for something to happen, but it isn't. And I keep thinking that something is going to happen, but it doesn't. And like, it feels like that it's completely, I don't know, molded into Mulder and Scully in the X-Files, where someone keeps waiting for their ex, and they just keep going on about their ex and their ex and their ex, and X marks the spot, and so it's a Mark or a Capricorn or a Gemini. And it's kind of like this paradox energy of all of these people having the same kind of placements, and Spirit is kind of like, aha, right, we're going to fuck you up. We're going to send in someone else of this third party maybe, or to this party. I mean, Leos, happy birthday, Leos, if it's your birthday. It could even be a party or an organisation or an event or something like that, because it feels like a lot of people or a lot of energy, right? And it feels like that Spirit has gone, okay, so if you want to sit there trying to manifest things, we're going to confuse the fuck right out of you, and we're going to throw in a paradox and a John Malkovich. And we're going to throw in other energies that have the same placements of everybody. So then for the people that are cross-watching, getting pissed off, they're going to get even more pissed off. Because they're like, well, fuck me. My ex has got one of these placements, as well as my future person's got one of these placements. And I might have that numerology placement as well. And I'm nothing but fucking cross-eyed and bunky-eyed, and like, now I've lost all kind of fucking direction now. I can't cross-watch, because if I do, I'm just going to get bunky-eyed and fucked off. And I don't know, it feels like that. Do you know what I'm saying? And it feels like, well, it just feels like star sign placements of numerology all swarmed into like Leo Aquarian, right? And like and Gemini and Cancerian and Sevens, and let's just bundle them all into a fucking bag like bingo, right? And it's just, it feels like that. I can't give you an analogy, I can't give you a straight signal of anything at the moment, because I don't think that anybody's really giving anybody any clear signal of answers. I think there's kind of like, well, you kind of give me a signal, but you really didn't. I really don't know what to think. You know, I don't know if you're being serious or not. It could be around a Pisces, and Pisces is here also. I have that in my chart. And this, like I said, this could be a straight up simple message of around your work. You know, it could be anywhere, these messages. I don't know. But, you know, I mean, me, I'm relating all this to my work, really. You know, but just like, just one of those moments, do you know what I mean? Just like, man, I can't figure out my fucking head from my arsehole. I don't know my next adventure. I mean, me, I'm so fucking busy. I always know my direction. But some people do like to try and point out and say that I don't. But yeah, I can't give you a straight answer. I think we're probably just going to have to go straight into the tarot, Leo. Because I think there's a lot of thinking. I think there's a lot of obsession. I think there's a lot of opportunities there, but each one that comes along doesn't seem to last. It seems to be like either a 1 minute wonder or a Stevie Wonder or a 2 pump jump. I don't know. But trust me, man, when I tell you, and I'm not being funny about everybody, but I have been absolutely undoubtedly swarmed with loads of different just emails and things, and like, man, I don't know what to fucking make of it. But like, I don't know. It's just like this impossible mission, if you like, impossible mission. So who was in Impossible Mission? Chuck Norris. Anybody called Norris? Emily Norris. But like Chuck Norris, I'm hearing Chuck or Norris. So the name Chuck Sellers, Sarah Sellers. Hairdressing salon. Sal is also here. Sal, Sally, Sarah, Steve, Sassy. All the people in the background. All kind of, I don't know. I just feel, man. I just feel like all of these energies are like, right, let's just swarm the fuck out of like this reading, and let's all cause a paradox, right? And like, I don't think fucking John Malkovich even knows the fact that he's John Malkovich, you know? And like, I mean, are these customers? Is this work? Does everybody just flood in with work? Or like, I am overwhelmed with work, or I am so overwhelmed, I am so emotional, baby. Like, I don't know, like grandmothers and mothers all have the same fucking placements. And like, someone's sitting there like, oh, fucking hell, bruv, like, what, you know. Like, I am swarmed with 8s. I'm swarmed with 8s. I am swarmed with Johns. Like, or Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jason. Like, I am just swarmed with locusts, or fuck, I don't know. I can't work out your messages, and it annoys me because popular belief, a lot of people that say I'm not a channeler, ain't got a fucking clue what it really is to be one, right? And what is going on? Can you give me any kind of direct message, Spirit, for Leo? Fucked. Sorry, that's what I said. Like, I don't know. Probably someone's just looking for sex, maybe. Like, or they just want to call someone. And I just want to call Han Luke. The name Luke? Or Skywalker? Or someone that's called Walker? Like, you're not my father, Luke. Someone's father, or not my father. And this is involving children. Fuck, the children have probably even got children of the corn. They're probably even got figure of 8s everywhere. Right? I don't know. It's kind of like, man, if it isn't my mother, it's my father, and if it isn't my father, it's my lover, and if it isn't my lover, it's a Gemini, and if it isn't a Gemini, it's a fucking Leo, and if it isn't a Leo, it's an Aquarian, and it's like, Jesus Christ, I've got the same placement as you. Really? How come I've got this? And you're like, now, man, I am absolutely foobarred. Now, it's like, I don't know, like, my eyes are just like, whoa. I mean, is someone as crazy as a batshit crazy person could ever be up in here? And someone's equivotably lost their fucking mind. Like, you know, oh man, I could fucking tell you some stories of people, man. But like, I don't know. It's probably me pissing someone off in the background there now. But like, oh man, some people, they just spurt out loads of jargon. I'm like, what the fuck? It's probably like a newcomer watching this and they're like, what the fuck is this Joker talking about? Right? A Joker, Joe, the name Joe, or anybody beginning with J, or A, Abby, Abigail, Abbott, okay, or J, Julia, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, or like J, okay, so John, Julian, again, Jennifer, Glenn, also Glenn, someone from Scotland, all you Scottish folk are all up in here, Polly, Icarus, like the Virgo crew all up in here, like, I don't know, just like the crew, Brandon, Lee, a crow, a raven, Raven's up in here, alright Raven, but like John, Craven's News Round, like Raven, a Devil's Messenger, so Capricorn, which is a fucking 6, which is a Gemini. Oh man, get away, go on. Go and find someone that's going to help. I don't know. You might need a personal tarot card reading. If you're really that lost, anybody, you're gonna need a personal tarot card reading if you're that lost. Okay. It's Virgo. There's a Virgo energy here. I'll always say that lost Virgo. Okay. Because it would be holding a lantern in the dark. It just means to me lost. Unless you're watching like a DVD set of Lost, okay, on an island. I'm lost on an island. From Ireland. Ireland fucking hurt my potatoes from Ireland. Someone's from Ireland, okay. Idaho, also Idaho. But like an Idaho, or someone that's a hoe. I don't know. But like an Idaho. Someone that's like, well, I don't hoe. I might as well just talk to loads of people. I don't know. So is somebody classically coming up as a hoe? And is it a rake? Raven, rake. Sorry man, this is really catchphrase. I'm just catching them as they're coming. You're not getting much, but it's kind of like, well, I'm just catching everybody's eye. I'm just catching everybody's attention, and everybody seems to be giving me attention, but nobody really seems to stay. So it's kind of like, well, I've got my eyes on you, and I've got my catching eyes. It's like, I'm just going to flatten my eyes at everybody. Or like, I don't know, someone just flutters their eyelashes and their eyes, and they pretty much get what they want. So Danielle Martin, like, I just seem to flutter my eyes, and I just get everything I want just by fluttering my beauty, or a butterfly or something. But I just keep fluttering my eyes, and that's all I have to do, and just flutter and butter up my eyelashes and put on some makeup, and I can get what I want just by doing myself up. I mean, I don't know. Is somebody just attracted to someone's beauty, but because they are, then and it's kind of like, well, I'm just attracted to, oh fuck, I don't know. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Why am I getting so angry? Why am I getting so angry, man? It's not you, it's spirit. Well, it's not spirit. I don't think someone knows who to blame, right? I think that someone's trying to blame somebody here, and what they're getting back is a John Malkovich moment. Someone's trying to blame the karmics. They're trying to blame the karmic energy. It's just coming back just to fuck you up if you're blaming anybody, right? That's probably why you're batshit crazy. I need to blame somebody. I need to hold somebody accountable for this. If there's like I'm just held here around a Capricorn energy against my will, and I don't want to fucking be here, and I can't stand being in here, but my life isn't going to change. Listen, it's going to be a t-shirt. You can only, I forget what my saying is now. Someone said it and I'd said it through spirit that was telling me. Normally when I say things, spirit tells me and I'm like, oh, I'll make a t-shirt out of that. You create change. You know, change you have to, oh man, I need it up. I can't get it up now. But it's going to be a t-shirt. Anyway, I don't know. Can anybody quote what it is that I said in the last reading where I said around change? Shit you not. Spirit tells me those kind of things, right? But I said something around change. I can't remember now because I'm on the spot. But you can't make change, you have to create change. It was something like that. You can't make change, you have to create change. Change is only done by creating. So the name done also. Pucci is probably here also. Probably driving someone fucking mad. But like, you know, you can't make change, you have to create change. You have to be a go-getter, like myself, okay? I go to the fucking gym for an hour each day, persevering with strength to do it, okay? There's this energy here where it's kind of like, well, I want things, but I'm not prepared to go and get and do things. I'm just going to not do anything, and it's around a Pisces. I don't know. Some of you are just caught up on an X energy. Okay, so let's see. Sorry, Leos, I'm really not having a go at you. I am just confused. So confused. Let's see. It's kind of like messages that don't make sense. Also, it's got Libra involved too. Something that just isn't making any money. It's not making any sense whatsoever. I can't pick up on a direct message. I don't know because I'm not talking and saying anything. So if I'm not talking or saying anything, all I'm really getting back to myself is not talking or saying. Some of you are married still to a fucking raving lunatic and you're still not prepared to leave or are leaving, and you've just been bluffing all of this time thinking that eventually someone's going to change around a Scorpio, and they haven't done, and they're still the same person, and done, and Pucci all still up in here, and like, they haven't done, and they haven't stuck by their word, they haven't stuck by their promise, and a person's made a load of promises but they've broken them all. Or just like, or Victoria, Vicky, like, oh, bollocks. So, someone's head must be fucked here. Time is too short, man, to be worried about fucking other people. Some of you are just stuck because you're not talking to the person, and you're just stuck not talking to the person, and you're just like, well, I'm just stuck not talking to the person. Pisces is involved here. It's kind of like, well, I'm just a fish on a plate, basically, just sitting there like looking at, like, well, oh, bruv, what's going on with the fish? Well, not fucking lot. They just don't seem to be doing anything. Oh, okay. So what's up, fish on the plate? Well, I'm just a fish, bruv. I'm just sitting here hanging, bruv. I'm just chilling. I am. So why am I not speaking to you? Fuck knows, because you're a fish? I don't know. I don't know. Or is someone physically trying to talk to one of those fish on the walls, and you turn it and go, well, and you're like, oh, hello, Pisces. You're right there, Pisces. How you getting on, fish? Well, it didn't say anything. Fish. Fish. You right, fish? Yep, fish. Yeah, they didn't say anything. Fish? I mean, are you cooking fish? Are you looking for a fish? Are you on Plenty of Fish and it's the worst fucking dating website that you can ever go on? Well, like, I'm looking for Plenty of Fish, and someone swarmed this plate of fish like a bunch of Leos all swarming around a fucking fish. A load of pussies and a load of cats all like, look at that fucking great big tempting salmon that just sits there on a plate just waiting for me to eat it, but I can't get to it, and I can't get to that plate. Why can you not get to this fish on a plate? Is it because it's very tempting or something? I like, man, I want that fish, bruv, but I can't eat that fish. That's a big fish. Some sort of music, or big fish, or cardboard box, or like Raven or John. Oh fuck, we're not going over the same fucking story. Let's see. Let's see. Leo. I wasted all my energy just getting fucking... Oh really? No way. Man, I have absolutely shuffled this deck like crazy this morning. The same card in the same position that came out through Cancerian reading yesterday. Yesterday once more, shooby-doo and play. Well, it's kind of like, well, I want to play. It's like, yeah, well, I don't want to play. I mean, is it Chucky? Is it Aries? Is it Scorpio? Okay. But like, well, I want to play. No, it's just like fucking kids all over me all the time, man. I can't get away. Like, I just like, it's one after the other. It's one thing after the other. If it isn't my kids, it's my mother or my brother or my sibling or my sister. It's like, bro, I just fucking can't get on with the sisters. Like, and it's like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with people. So if not, this is a message that either one hasn't even been sent. It's kind of like, well, I sent a message but you didn't reply, or I asked you for something and I tried to get on but you didn't let me on, or you didn't let me in. I tried and I tried again but it failed, and I tried to ask you and I tried to get your attention but you really just didn't give me anything in return for it. I got nothing. I got blocked, or I tried to send a message. Trust me, I've had loads of them. But like, yeah, you pretty much just sort of like didn't reply to my message. You didn't reply to it. You see the fact that there may have been something. Sorry to all of the people that may have sent me messages, but I've had a lot of them, sweeties. Right? But like, you know, somebody might just be like, I'm sorry, but this is impossible. It's impossible, right, to make a connection, a true one. Because it's a distance, okay? It's a distance marathon runner, okay? So anybody beginning with M. But also here, there's this energy of like, well, I'm just waiting for you to reply. I'm just waiting for an answer, that's all. I just want you to answer something. Okay, here. There is also, like I said, some of you, you've got your phones, and I mean, me, I'm not coming across as funny, but I get a lot of messages sometimes, so you know, I have to get through them, and I also get loads of emails through people that don't want readings and send me a quadruple months bunches of jumbled up jargon that I'm like, what the fuck does that shit mean? What does it mean? Right? Honestly, y'all don't know, and I can't say too much because all these people watch my fucking tarot journal, right? So I can't say it. If anybody's sitting there thinking, man, is that me? Just fuck, I don't know. Make up your own goddamn minds. Sorry, what on earth is going on? I need to take a chill pill. Okay. Right, so here, some of you, you may have a person that is around you somewhere, right? And they send you a message on your phone, and somebody may see that it pops up on their feed, somewhere on their feed, right? And they don't answer it. They don't answer it. They see the person's left a message, but they're kind of like, no, I'm kind of really like, I'll probably wait for someone else, right? I want someone else, and someone gives me attention that I may not be receiving that energy from. So it might mean the fact that someone, basically on a normal level, is waiting for someone where the possibility of coming together is more true. Okay, which means that it's a possibility that it's going to be where it's possible to make a connection here, right? So some of you here, you're just waiting on your ex. Like, you could be waiting on your ex and you do have a new person, but someone here could just be like, no, I keep passing upon all of these opportunities in my life because I'm waiting for my ex, right? Now, I don't mean I'm passing up on opportunities because people live on Mars and Australia, America, different places, right? It's just kind of, I'm gonna fucking lose my shit. So, Leo, Oh man, what am I doing with this reading? It's all gone to shit, Leo. I can't start again because I haven't got time. Breathe. Breathe, John Malkovich. Leo. Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node. We'll just stick with those. Leo. What is going on with Leo, please, this week? See. Some of you, right? Some of you, you're waiting on your ex. Here we go. This is going to take about an hour. How long have you got? With 2 cards. Here we go. Some of you are waiting on your ex, and you're passing up these opportunities because you're waiting on your ex, meaning that this is always a Leo card for me. But it can also be a paradox of Aquarian because it's an 8 if it's a Leo, right? So it means that this could be you. And you've got someone that is very interested in you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarian, right? And they keep making you an offer, but you're like, no, I'm waiting for my ex. No, I'm just going to wait out for my hero ex, right? Now, if any of you are kind of like, you know what, I'm a Leo / Aquarian and I'm really not waiting for my ex whatsoever, the ex is really not waiting around. They're also trying to find a new person. But every new person that seems to come along, they may live on planet Mars or on different Earths or different planets, right? So they're kind of like, well, I'm getting loads of attention, but it's really not anybody that it's going to be physically possible for a relationship. Okay, it could be a friend. Friends are fine. Friends are fine. Okay, but if these energies that I can't tell at the moment are all interested in relationship, but it be an impossible distance, like an impossible distance, and I mean like England, America, England, Australia, England, Japan, right? Places like that. They're impossible. I'm sorry, but they are impossible, right? I did the Putchie Stern thing and it was fucking absolutely ridiculous, right? It didn't give me a bad opinion of the country. It's just that, man, I am not forming a connection with a person that lives in another country anymore. I'm sorry, but I'm really not, right? Okay, friends is okay here. But some of you, you're turning down opportunities because you're waiting for your ex, right? This person's trying to get into your life and you've turned them down and said, no, I either one, do not want a relationship, or I do, but I want it with my ex. Now, if you're watching this and you do not want your ex, okay, and then people are coming along, none of them seem to be interested. There's an interest, but it doesn't seem to have like I can't tell if someone's kind of like, no, it's really not what I'm looking for. Like, I'm really looking for someone that's closer. I'm really looking for someone that has something about them that attracts me to them, blah, blah, blah. And for me to really give you a true signal of me being interested, you would know. And if someone's like, well, you would know, and it's like, well, I am, but you're not. You've kind of got this, well, I'm interested. Yeah, I'm sorry, but it's impossible. Yeah, I'm interested. Yeah, I'm not really interested in you. I'm interested in someone else. Or like, yeah, I'm interested. No, I'm not. Sorry, because I'm waiting for my ex. You've got like this huge John Malkovich moment going on just through these 2 cards. Okay. Now, some of these are, how can we be lovers if we can't be friends? And how can we be friends if we can't be lovers? And how can we be friends if I have feelings for you? If I have feelings for a friend, how can we be friends? Right? Because we've been lovers or we are lovers. So how can we be friends? So it might be where some of you miss the person as a friend. Now, normally, when you have relationships with people, you normally build up a rapport of also my best friend, right? So sometimes it's very difficult to not be able to talk to your best friend or your friend. Some of you are trying to make out with your friend. Like, this is your actual friend and it has been for a long time. And your friend has pretty much told you that they have feelings for you because they are your friend. Now, I don't mean metaphysical, lost in space in different planets, different ends of the earth friends. I mean a physical friend that you've known for a very long time, right? You've known for a very long time. You interact with them fairly daily or weekly, but you interact them as a friend and they live on the same country, okay, and planet. I'm telling you, with the amount of emails I've got, I have to be quite direct, right? They live on the same planet, right? If you know this person and have known them for quite some time, you may have got the attraction of one of your friends, okay, of one of your friends. I don't know what this is going to lead to in the end, but at the moment, Some of you have turned the person down because they are your friend, and you've also got yourself in a predicament where your ex is also your ex-friend, which is an X-Men. So Melissa, Maria, Matilda, Melissa, anybody beginning with E or M. Okay, so it's kind of like that kind of situation. Now, if not, these are customers. These are customers that are at your work base. These are people that can come in and fucking complain. These are people that can sit in the background and not say anything. These can also be clientele that join things like Patron, so on and so forth, and blah, 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 and custom-based built networking, okay? Custom-built networking, okay? So wherever it is that you work and you interact with people, these are people that are coming and going, coming and going, coming and going, come in, come out, come in, come out, come in, come out, whoosh-ah! Right? Some of you like a fish, which is wasabi, right? Or Woosa, Wu-Tang Clan, Woosa. Someone's a rapper. Some of you have got children. This is the 7 dwarves. 7 dwarves. I have 7 kids, or I've got loads of children around me. And where is my attention? Where's my attention? Because I seem to be working hard as a mother. I give my children all of my attention. And where is my moment of clarity with my hero? Who is it that's going to save me? Well, you have to speak to the person that you want to be with. Yeah, right. No, I'm holding out for the perfect one. I mean, that's there's nothing wrong with that when I come across as like that. Someone's kind of like, no, I'm sorry, but I'm waiting for someone, just, you know, a certain person. You have to have an attraction to the certain person that comes along. Okay. So, let's see. Leo. So, it's Libra. It's Libra. It's a 2. I don't know. Am I talking to 2 people? I'm talking to 2 people and none of them really seem to be like, I don't know, I'm talking to 2 people. One of them left, one of them stayed, but that person that stayed is also the person that I don't really want either. Or I'm not really talking to that person. Somebody trying to get in, someone trying to get out. Someone just, I don't know, they've got children and they're kind of like, well, I just really want attention, that's all. I've got kids, I'm not being serious about a relationship, but I do like to be watched. And I do like people's attention, but I don't give them it as a relationship. I just want attention, right? A patch up. I want someone to try and find the essence within me without me giving that attention as a relationship. Right here. Somehow, another card, please, for Leo. Another card, please, for Leo. The King of Pentacles, this came up as well through the other reading. A very stable motherfucker is more like, because some of you, like I said, your ex, you've been married, you've had children. Please tell me that you're still not waiting for reconciliation of twin flame. Please tell me that you're still not waiting for reconciliation of my husband that I got divorced and left. Here. Now, if not, this came up through the Cancerian reading, 7 reading. There's a stable motherfucker here, but he's not like myself, would not just make, like I said in that. Someone said, Steve, would you have kids and have you ever had children? One of my exes was pregnant at one point, and life was very chaotic at that time. And it's a very big thing for me because she actually had an abortion without me knowing. And then she actually... she actually phoned me up from the hospital telling me that she was about to go and have an abortion. And yeah, I didn't really get a say in that, to be honest, at that time. So that's an old wound there, but that's a past wound. But like, would I have children? I've been a stepfather for 3 times. I've been a stepfather, okay? That have lasted a very long time. Would I have other children? I more than likely would, but I wouldn't rush into that scenario. I wouldn't just rush in and like, oh my God, I'm equivotably in love with you and I've been with you for like a month or 2 and I'm going to stick my dobber in you and let's have a child. I would make sure that the relationship is stable first so I wouldn't fucking leave. Right? But Yeah, that's just me. But King of Pentacles would not just make some kind of rash fucking decision, right? Because he's a stable person. So it has to be authentic. It doesn't mean, no, I am authentic. Has to be realistic. Has to be realistic. Because the king pretty much has everything already, right? So he's very well established and has money, success, business, okay, very wise, educated, knows how to make money. But it can be where, fuck knows, someone here could be after a gold digger. I don't know. Like, oh, I'm only really after your money, that's all. Right? Don't have to be. Don't shoot the messenger. It could be. I don't know people. Okay? But, like, if not, it's kind of like, well, you know, why is it that you're not giving me any attention? Well, I've got loads of work on. I am really busy. Okay? Or I'm not just going to make any kind of rash decision of any Tom, Dick or Harry that just floats up in my energy. I can't just make a decision like that of all of these people that are swarming like locusts. I can't make that decision. Now, some of you, you live on the other end of the earth from this person here, right? Let's see. So show me one more card. Sorry. Oh man, I've done it again. We're just going to have to go with it. I was going to do 4 cards on each side. So show me the other person, but we are looking at the other person now. Show me the other person, please, that's connected with Leo. The Lovers, Gemini. You see, this could be a paradox number. So you're looking at a Gemini, which would be a classic Capricorn energy as well. Now, they don't have to have that in their full amount of chart, right? This could be a Gemini because it's a 6. If it's a Capricorn, it would be a Gemini, 6. Okay. So they could have this is a very stable, loving person. That's what I'm saying. There could be a lot of lust energy here. Like, it's more lust. So some of you might like my new t-shirts, mugs, hats and glasses or whatever. And it has a devil and an angel and it says lust across the top of it. Okay. So you might like them. You can check it, but you have to look at the shop, not just the few things that it puts up on YouTube. You really have to check the shop out. Okay. So the actual website of the shop, you have to get on there and then browse through everything that's there. But it should be there, unless they've took it down. But it did get put out. Okay, lust. So is it love or is it lust? Is it just infatuation? Like, am I just infatuated by someone? Okay. Because there's this... let's see. There's this John Malkovich moment that's confusing my energy. It's not your fault, it's just spirit. Well, it's life. That's life, that's what all the people say. Someone's from New York. New York City. NYC. CC, Coco, Mexico. Works at Tesco. Works at a one-stop shop also. Let's see. Cleaner, Tina. One more card to the other side of Leo. Libra, same energy that came out through Cancerian or life path number 7. This side, same cards roughly, on this side, roughly that came out through the number 7 or Cancerian reading. This is a stable motherfucker, but they would not just make a decision just like that. It has to, because justice can also mean pride, okay? So it can also mean I'm not just going to make a decision because I'm a mother, you know, I'm a mother and I'm not just going to make some kind of rash fucking decision. I have to think about my children, okay? But like I said, there is an attraction. There is an attraction here, but like I said, I can end up looking at these. You have to join Patron in order for me to really tell you, because this can be a story, and this can be a story, and this can be a separate life, and so can this, like, a bit like the song, okay? Separate lives. Some of you, your mother and father live separate lives. They've separated, or they sleep in separate rooms. Some of you have put a partition up. I'm also hearing partridge, or pear, or partition, a partition. mortician, or someone that prepares bodies. When the bodies hit the floor, when the bodies hit the floor. Anyway, sorry. Very stable person. It is drawing interest. It is drawing interest here, but it's more, it's kind of infatuation and unable to make a decision yet. Now, why that is, I don't know. It might be because someone is kind of like waiting for that moment to have some time. It could be for that person that's waiting in order to be able to like find the person that comes along that says, right, you've really now got my attention and you're giving me that back. I'm giving you attention, you're giving me attention. I'm giving you attention, you're giving me attention. If someone's really not giving you loads of attention, that does not mean love. Okay, here. Because it's very confused. Some of you, like I said, this is like grounds for divorce. It might mean the fact that, you know, you've been abandoned by your ex and so on and so forth. Because this would be a divorcee or a widower as well. Widow spider or a widower. Okay, someone that's a widow that has children. And they're infatuated, but they're still not ready. Okay, so we're going to go on with the rest of your reading, Leo, so I can get to grips of what both of these sides mean. Because at the moment, this side is completely and utterly different than this side here. You know, because of this John Malkovich moment being this Capricorn or Gemini or any of the numerology numbers, okay, life paths adding up, it could well be the fact that this is your ex, and this is the person that you're focused on here. This is the person that you're focused on, and then the person that comes into you, you turn down and say no, because I'm focused on the John Malkovich here, which is the energy of numerology. So you're going to have to know numerology in order to be able to follow my readings. Okay, so that so there but like, you know, it does seem that way as well, that some of you are focused on the John Malkovich of being the same person, and one of these, say if it's a Gemini, it's the Gemini that you're saying no to, and it's the Gemini that you want, which is another one placement. Okay, like, after you people that are in fucking twin flame stuff for a long time and you've never seen anybody like this do and tell you why cross-watching can be so fucking dangerous when you don't know about tarot really, and then you come up against someone like me and I confuse you, it's because you're generically designed to keep listening to the same stuff. Okay, and that what you don't realise of what you've been cross-watching a lot of times is yourself, because of your numerology, your number of card. You have to watch the videos below. Right, but that's what can fuck you up, is after time you don't realise you've been actually reflecting the energy back to yourself of like, hold on a minute, why is it not working, what's been going on here then? Like, oh, I've suddenly realised that I either one, didn't know what was in my chart at all, or like you know, like I didn't realise about the numerology, and all this time I've been looking at like star signs when numerology tells you fucking shitloads more than what a star sign does. Right, but it's my way, bruv. Okay, anyway, sorry for being a little bit condescending. Yes, if you want to join, it only goes to the full access bundle, but we're going to dig deeper into what these messages mean. We're going to look into one story, and we're also going to look into two separate live stories as well, and we're going to look more into this John Malkovich moment story. If you want to join, it is only during the weeklies, the full access bundle. Okay, the first tier gives you chlamydia, a headache, an STD, and God knows what else. If you're on the full access bundle, it's pretty much like McDonald's. It's just a burger, and you can just fucking work your way through it, and it's going to take you a long time to get through all of those readings. Okay, so, and they're all over there. So basically, you'll know what I mean. So you got choices. If not, thank you very much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you so much, and I will see you over on the other side, Leo.